Welcome back to Path of Exile 2. What do we want to do with this? Sector 12 Waystone. We've got one of them. We got one of them. We got more monsters. We can get cursed sometimes. It's fine, I guess. I'll put more on this. I think we probably need at least a little bit more base Waystone drop chance to make sure the final boss actually drops a Waystone. Because that has failed before, ridiculously enough. More item rarity. More. There's chilled ground now also. It's okay. These orbs can be spent on actually things, in theory. It's fine, I guess. Monsters are evasive now. Good enough. Look on. Let's look at the shop here. Drop all the prices. I don't know how much there really is activity in the shops. People actually buying things. Doesn't seem like we ever sell much. Let's drop the prices in half.
Let's see if that piques any interest.
If it drops more than half of that, it's gonna be not anything at all. Go to Exalted Orbs. 100, I don't know. That's less than a divine. We can get anything at this point. That's honestly what I'm here for.
Price drop.
Okay, we'll put this here. 50. Oh yeah. I don't know. Anyways, back out to the maps. We're heading this way, because it looks like there is some corruption. We'll get more concrete information. We unlock more of the map here. By going to the script. It's a grass crypt, apparently. You and some more level and stuff. I think it's a slightly higher level. Not that high level though. It's 76 plus 1, so 77. Meanwhile, we are level 82. All that being said, we still do get beat up kind of frequently for fighting things 6 levels lower than us, so 6, 5. Whatever. It's more the modifiers and stuff that really get you. We got stuff happening here. Some Reaper guys. Night Gaunt. You get out of here. Okay. We got these circle areas. That's gonna be a thing. Doing great. I'm sure. Some money. Scrolls and coal. Ritual altar. Do that before the boss. Apparently the bosses can just reset the map entirely, like we saw previously. Yep. Beating me up. Can't go this way. That's not gonna work. Stand in the freezing. Alright. Remember reviving minions? Empowered minions. Empowered reviving minions. We got the rare. Now we just need to finish off the minions. I felt like we defeated multiple minions there. They were empowered, so it counts for something. Okay. Shock there. Fancy amulet. I think we could do something with the amulet. We just need to get some other juice or something. We can add a bonus to it or something. More mechanics and things that happen too often. I think one problem with, especially this whole standard league business thing, is that it just ends up collecting all the mechanics, and they're only all partially done, not particularly effectively. It doesn't feel, or something like that. We'll see. There. Night gone. Night gone. Oh. So that. Just look at all this frozen. Look at all this mess. You over there? Wanna get zapped? I don't need you to be all slow. Enfeebled and everything. Wildly inconvenient for us, actually. Alright, this is a whole mess. Let's go over here, shall we? Stun resistant, firewalls, Shrunlocker, fire damage. We got ice floors and firewalls. Teleporting boars. What will they think of next? Some orbs of transmutation. What will they think of next? Okay. Some mana. Inventory still. Anyway. Okay. Zap. 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 Does inflict less damage? Or inflict less damage? Something. Nothing good for us, at any rate. Let's go this way. Zap. This way. Looks like there's a way this way, but it's closed. That's fine. Bird. Chain! All that lightning. Works pretty well. It's a question of how far it chains, how far it can chain. Number of chains. It really likes chaining on pots, so if we ever fight some pot enemies, it's like we win. Not the most typical usage though, so work with what we got here. Further. Something is here. Regular Zen. Regular Zen. Okay. Cold War. Okay. All these guys. So now with these ritual circles. Ow. In the corner. That's a big guy. A big rare guy. I do some reasonable hits. Not all the time. Damn. Damn. Okay. Regal Shard. Buckler, I guess. Nice. Okay. With them. That. And here. This is a corner. Not the worst spots for these rituals, I guess. There have been more awkward locations other times. A gold. Something. A checkpoint. Moss checkpoint. Okay. Virtual markers. Neck gaunt. Zap. Zap. And this here, essences. Do that. Let's clear out the room a little bit more. I'll be able to run away from things a little bit. Usually a pretty good plan. Just firing off some lightning shots at those guys. And they exploded. Some fruits. Yep. Let's keep on advancing just a little bit. Greater or patient. Right there. There's a heavy belt right there. Wow. Blue button. Birds. Drunk. And an elephant tortoise. They're very large. Not like super concerning or anything. It's fine. Ooh. Double neck gaunt rare, perhaps? And that's concerning. Potentially. Whip. That.
Victory is mine.
Got one of them. Yeah, both of them. The second one didn't drop quite as interesting stuff. Gem colored prism. Probably a skill gem. Alright. Where's the things? improve the quality of a skill gem. Why not? What's the quality of this? That's pretty good quality. It's 10% quality. Can do anything? Get some more orb quality. Why not? This one's maxed. Something. Chains 2 additional times. I'll take 2 additional chaining. That's pretty nice. Okay. Bam. Okay. What do we got here? Those guys. Greater inspiration rune. Various runes and stuff. Teleport behind me. Rare guy teleport behind me. And little ghosts. Suns, lightning mirages. When hit. There. Gotcha. Oh. Lots of strikes off the map, off the screen. Maybe we'll hit something. We'll tap again. Just zapping that chest there, too. Not that that does anything. We're in the chest. Who's he? Zap. Uncut skill gem 17. Huh. What do you think about that? What can we do with that? Upgrade some stuff to 17. Orb 17. Does a little more damage. Snap. Happens after that. Does more cold damage. Some more weaknesses. Time and Tempest. Upgrade the orb to 17. Why not? This is some kind of upgrades here. More level stuff. Oh my goodness. Explosions and lightning strikes and fire and things are just happening over here. Hundreds lightning storms, extra fire damage, fire resistant. Shadow skill.
Didn't break a sweat.
Got him. Could have been worse. Cold. Just. Minion. Zaps us. Oh, there's stuff happening here. That's something? Something you need to worry about? No idea, it looks like a way, but it's actually not. Comp. Just okay. We'll go this way. Slowly, because of the frost on the floor. Backtracking. Here's a way. With enemies. And no pots. Amazing. Okay, what's this happening? Doing chaos damage. No, we're not. Go! Go! Lightning, go! fun time. Scroll. Okay. All the way this way, I guess. Here's a way. There's this here too. There's that. Anybody? Demons! More demons! Slightly on fire. As happens. Get across this here. That. Yeah. Shield guy. Weird. Take that. 4 points there. Yeah. They're really coming at me. Rude. More of these fairy guys. There's some freezing. Getting cold. If the floor wasn't cold enough already. Yep. Yeah. Freezing, all those chills, lightning. Lightning storm. All those chills, firewalls, lightning damage. He's dead. Trying to use too many different elements at the same time. Unfortunate. There. More scrolls. That's a bossy boy. Not really a boss, just rare. Mini boss kind of guy, realistically. Yep. Belts. On the other side of there. Go. Okay. Here is no limits. I think there is usually roughly 3 of these, so it's probably about all that. What is that? Burrower guy. He's fine. Ritual comes to here. Okay. We got all the checkpoints. 10 monsters remain. Let's remember this one. Let's go see them. Maybe not. Not really a direction this way. Okay. What else we got? We're here towards the boss, I guess. That's pretty much it, though. Yeah. There's 10 monsters towards the boss. We will do these ritual bits next. There's a switch. What's the switch doing? It's even hidden. That opens the door here. Thought it looked like a door. Just have to find the switch. There's a switch on the other side? It's an urn. Maybe that was the switch. At any rate, you can get around other ways anyway, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Alright. Ritual here. Can scoot around this way, that's fine. Blood tornado. Less fine. Obviously. You're on fire. And cursed. Just having a great time.
Victory is mine.
We got him. Okay. Going to do favors. All these. We get some splinters. That's something we really want. We need some splinters. We can do all 3 of them though. So I'm just gonna do that first. Here's the checkpoint. It's here. There's this checkpoint and this checkpoint. That's all the checkpoints. Oh boy. Sure. Situation here. Can go around. Ice here, so don't go that side. Again, a very manageable ritual area here, I would say. Could really be worse. The blood tornado is less great, honestly. Do this. Do the thing. Well, we got a couple points. For all that's worth. We're just out here. Getting surrounded by things constantly. Let's go to the last one. Try to do better. Situation here. Can in theory go around. Just gonna stay on the outskirts, maybe. It's the dream, at least. Stop losing experience on death and just getting less nerfed. Nope. Damn it. Blocked. Enfeebled. Great time. Don't touch me. Okay. Stop! Sweet. There's something about just constantly getting hit, not being able to move, getting body blocked by stuff. Nothing good. We got our 4 splinters. Anything else moving forward? Gem 17. Ooh, an 18. I'll take an uncut skill gem level 18. Very cool. Okay. And that is an upgrade from one of these mechanic thingies. Ain't that an idea? Upgrade arc. And now we hit stronger. Slightly. Lovely. Oh. I'll take it. Still 10 monsters remaining. I don't think we really had like any. What do we find here? Mulchmax, Mockery of Faith. Of course, there's frost tiles in the boss room. Of course. I guess this is a great setup here. Going. Maybe I'll be over in this area, I guess. Alright. Ah, fire. Rude. Who does fire? Who does that? Okay. Fire can't even reach that far. Mana. What's that? No. Rude. Hang out. Hang out. I mean, starting the regen doesn't really do as much as just instant healing, does it? Perhaps not quite as effective. That. Okay. Well, we got a waystone back at least. That's something. Okay. Got our rewards from there. Actually ended up being a reward, which is pretty impressive. XP wise, not great.
Yes.
We made it. Yes.
Of course.
Anything good here? Nope. That is just a magic thing. There's staff, it's bad. Talisman. A tiny bit of extra stun duration. Some boots. Which we're asking for a lot of different options. Is only showing us these, which are way, 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 way better. Look at all these. It's a tiny bit of special. A little bit of intelligence. +2 intelligence. +2 mana and shield. Yeah, now it's more like it. It's better. Nope. Really basic spear. Not good options. And a coat. Yeah.
Yes. Choose what you need. As expected. Of course.
Things. There's an amulet. Let's look at this amulet. And petition splinters. That's one section. One of these messes. Essences. Virtual stuff. We got 22 of the probably 50 splinters we need for that. Okay. Chaos Splinter. Execution Splinter. Divine Splinter. There's all this stuff. Different levels to it or something. I don't know. Spirit, crit, strength, and fire resistance. You know what? You could say no. Not really. It's got some spirit. 44. Not enough to really do anything else with it. Crit, max life, how much resistance? Nothing too impressive.
Go on. Choose what you need. I will
go.
make use of this. Time is of the essence.
And we got another magical waystone. More magic monsters, and they do a bunch of fire damage. Yay. Alright. Look at what we're seeing here. We can definitely see corruption. There's a unique corrupted map over there. There's the tower that's now corrupted, which you can actually see now. This obviously wasn't here before, because we didn't see all the corruption happening, but yeah. We can go through a river, into corruption, and that would just lead there. You find the actual nexus, but drawing closer, once again. In theory. Let's see. I don't do anything else with this necklace here. Spell damage, energy shield, mana, spell levels, crit chance, lightning resistance. Kind of need all those things currently with our percentages. We got a lot of extra cold and fire resistance we can technically move around, but it's fine. Let's see if this actually. What are these? Implicit prefix and suffix stuff. Yeah. Tier 10. Something. Yeah, I think we could put some kind of thing on this. That comes from one of these messes. Delirium. We got these. We do something with these. Open the instilling window. Passes the menu. It does liquid emotions to your active inventory. Could be 3 different things. We're gonna have fun. Did you do anything? I feel like emotions and still amulets and noble passes. We need to put the amulet in here or something. Knock back bleeding enemies with hits. No. 25% increased energy recharge rate. Mana flasks gain charges per second. I'll take some energy shield recharge rate. It's probably not a bad one. And we got like all these other ones we don't have either. Iron. Just switch it out. Defend with armor against hits radius or further than. No, useless. No result. When volatility on you explodes, you gain an equivalent amount of volatility. No. Debuff magnitude, parrying, it's nothing. Knock back with hits. Increase cast speed. And more increased cast speed on full life. Cast speed is also pretty good. We were just saying that we're having problems with energy shield recharge rate. Charm effect duration. Nothing. Just get out of the way. Alright, div magnitude. Kind of critical hit about parrying. We don't parry. Increase stun build up, knockback distance, physical damage. No. Out of the way. All different options with these. All the options don't do anything. There's also something. Increase stun recovery. Reduce evasion rate if you've been hit recently. Increase evasion rate when you haven't been hit recently. We're not really evading anything. It's 2, it doesn't work. Defend with armor from hits. Does nothing. sure have a lot of options that don't do anything. Text to apply incision. Utility, knock back. Cast speed. It's not the energy should recharge rate. 5% 5 or 10% cast speed might actually be better. We'll have to cast. Reading this blocked. We don't need to. We don't need to get the energy shield recharging if we're just. The enemies are dead. That's what I thought. We generate 1% maximum life per second. Well, we don't have any life, so I'm not doing that one. Block me, block. Projectiles pierce enemies within 3 meters. This blind block. Some threshold. Let's actually do a recharge rate again. It's not 25% more once it starts recharging. Let's take the cast speed. Try to find the cast speed one again. Evasion rating, stun threshold, full life. Nope. Allies in your presence regenerate 1% of your maximum life per second. Regenerate 0.5% maximum life per second. Stun recovery. Days on hit, days duration. Rating. Armor. Energy shield recharge rate. Increase parried debuff magnitude. Charm Reflectoration. Utility, nothing. Block. There's definitely things in here. Really actually mean anything is a different question. Cast speed. There we go. 10% increased cast speed when on full life. Aren't I always on full life? I guess. I guess I'm always on full life. Yeah. I can't be on less than full life. Because it's 1. There's just straight up 10% increased cast speed. Faster. I'll run away from things and stuff. Again, 10% plus of what though? That seems good. I'll go for that. Especially the times when we're like slowed down and stuff. 10% faster casting. Go for it. We're out here making choices. Whether or not that's a good choice is a different question. But there you go. Allocates hastening barrier. Hastening barrier thing. This increases cast speed. Cool. Those are spells. You can punch some people. That's right. Okay. Got a couple levels on things. Quality. Cast speed. I'll take it. For next time. Goodbye.